We are on Keilim Perak Aleph Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Keilim. So we're going level by level by level. So above the Mishnah, the level of the Mishnah before the Ma'ala Mehem, we learned a bunch of things in the Mishnah previously. So the Ma'ala Mehem, Bo'el Nida, one who has sexual relations with a Nida, he becomes Tameh, like her, but a little bit different. Shuhumit Tameh Mishkav Tachton Ke'elyon. If he's lying on a bunch of mattresses, kind of like the princess in the pea. You know, you've heard of the princess in the pea. She's lying on the mattress. If this was a Bo'el Nida, and she's lying on a bunch of mattresses, so that's what it means, Mishkav Tachton Ke'elyon. The bottom one is Tameh, just like the Elyon is Tameh. The Bartanura says, though, that the way it's Tameh is it's not like the Nida herself. Why? Because the Nida, I made a little bit of a chart. The Nida, okay, when the Moshav or the Mishkav, here we're talking about Mishkav, the Mishkav of the Nida, when she sleeps on something, okay, you know, when the princess herself sleeps on something, and she's a Nida, okay, then everything becomes Tameh, but it also becomes an Tumah. So somebody who sleeps on this, it's Metameh Adam Bekelim. Okay, so if you move this mattress out and somebody sleeps on it, they become Tameh. It becomes an Tumah, the Mishkav Nida. But Mishkav Bo'el Nida is only a Rishon the Tumah. It's only Metameh Ochlin Umashkin. Let's go away from the princess and go back to the Mishnah. That's what it means. Mishkav Tachton, the bottom of mattress, Ke'elyon, like the top one. The Ma'alam above them, Zovel Shel Zav. The Zovel Shel Zav is the emission of the Zav, the nocturnal emission. Viruko, his spit. Vishichvat Zaro, and his seminal emission. Umei Raglav, and his urine. Vidam Nida, and the blood of Nida. All of those, B'kolshu, in any amount, Shehein Mitamin B'maga U'B'masa. Whether you touch those things, you're Tameh, it can make you an Avatuma, or B'masa, or if you lift it, if you carry it. I'm not like, theoretically, let's say this was the spit of a Zav. It's not, it's coffee. I'm kidding. Okay? But if this was the spit of a Zav, okay, I'm Masa. I'm not touching it, but that's Masa nonetheless, and it's Mitameh, the person carrying it. The Ma'ala Mehen Merkav, above those is a Merkav. Merkav is something that you ride on. Shumetameh Tachat Even Misama. Because the Merkav is Mitameh. Okay, now Merkav is not just something you ride on. The Bartanura explains. A Merkav is a Tfus Shel Ukaf. An Ukaf is a saddle. So the Tfus of the Ukaf is the reins of the saddle. Because the saddle itself, he says, Ukaf Atzmo, Adam Rochev Alav Mishum Moshav. It's Tumat Moshav. We had Moshav and Mishkav. But the Tfus is Tameh Mishum Merkav. Merkav is riding. Okay, so you have the saddle that you're riding. So the Mishnah Bihira, in his picture, he says the following. Okay, above this is a special Tumah called Merkav. For the reins of the saddle, it's something that you use to ride. Shehu Metameh Tachat Even Misama. Now, Even Misama is obviously a kind of stone. Okay, if you look at the Wikipedia entries or the Micropedia, there's a bunch of incredible resources on the internet. So he says there's a bunch of different interpretations of what kind of stone this is, what kind of rock this is. Some people say it's a rock that you place in order to like a weighted rock. Some say it's a rock that you would place that you would put it on top of stakes, so the stakes wouldn't move. And we're going to find this a lot, many times in these Mishnayot. Terms like an Even Misama. Everyone in the Mishnah knew what an Even Misama was. But now we're 2 millennia later, we have no idea what an Even Misama means, so there's a machloket about it. Anyway, so Even Misama, if this kind of rock, whatever the stone is, if you place it on top of the reins, okay, Merkav, these reins, something that's used to a riding implement, so Merkav is mitameh under the Even Misama. Therefore, if somebody would go and lean on this Even Misama, who's tahor, he'd become tameh as well. The Ma'ala min ha-Merkav Mishkav. Above Merkav is Mishkav, something you lie on. Sheshaveh Maga'o the Masa'o. Because whether it's Maga or Masa, whether you touch it or Masa or you lift it, they're the same. Here we're talking about Mishkav Hazav, not just the thing ridden or held or ridden, the hand by the Zav, but the Mishkav Hazav. But if somebody, if the mattress the Zav sleeps on, Shaveh Maga'o the Masa'o means whether somebody lifted it or somebody touched it. Remember we learned about the princess and the pea. If a Zav was here, this would become an Av Hatuma. Okay? And we saw the Mishkav Nida, the Mishkav Hazav, Metameh Adam Keilim. It's Metameh, people, and Keilim no matter what. The Ma'ala min ha-Mishkav, above the Mishkav, meaning this mattress that the Zav slept on, Hazav, the Zav himself. Shazav oseh Mishkav, ve'en Mishkav oseh Mishkav. The Zav, if the Zav sleeps on something, then anything under him becomes Mishkav. But let's say, for example, but the mishkav itself can't do mishkav. Meaning, if she's a zava, right? All these mattresses are tameh, tumah rishon. But it's tumah rishon there. If you took this mattress out and it touched another mattress, it would become tameh. But it would not become tameh everything above it or everything below it. If you put the mattress on top, it's only what is tameh maga, but it's not tameh, but it wouldn't be tameh tumat masa. A lot of very complicated categories. You're going to see these are the nuances. And by the way, all of these are learned out from the psukim themselves. The Chazal are learning these directly from the psukim. So it's important they have very, very intricate laws that we're not really aware of and understanding, but this was a part of their daily lives. 1 second. The Zav slept on this. The Zav touched it. He rode on this horse. It just becomes, you just start to realize how all-encompassing this was. And then they'd have to say, well, did he sleep on it on top of it? Then did somebody else sleep on that mattress? Was that mattress on top of other things? Did it touch it or it just was on top of it? You're starting to get a sense of the complexity of the laws of Tumah and Tara. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.